Sowat 50 lede van die ANC, SAKP en Sanco het Vrydgagoggend voor die parlement betoog ten gunste van die Wetsontwerp op die Beskerming van Inligting en teen die right to know veldtog. Die parlement se ad hoc komitee oor die Wetsontwerp is tans besig om voorleggings van verskillende partye oor die wet aan te hoor. Vroeër van dese week het die openbare beskermer, advokaat Thuli Madonsela en meneer Zwelenzima Wabi, hoofsekretaris van PISATO, voorleggings aan die komitee gelewer en vanoggend was die right to know veldtog aan die beurt. Al die entiteite is gekant teen die wetsontwerp in sy huidige vorm.
Benson, can you explain to me this kind of hysteria you believe the Right to Know campaign has created?
One, the Right to Know campaign has created a situation whereby the ANC-led government, is beginning to bring a bill that seeks to conceal corruption, of which in our view is not true. And the Right to Know campaign, right, they do not necessarily talk about the sanctions which are actually stipulated in the bill itself. That talks about the punishing of people who intentionally conceal that information, deliberately. And they are quiet about it, But instead, they create a particular disinformation, to say that, for example, even coining, including the media, secrecy. What does that mean? Ours to say that this bill is progressive and this bill is clear, right? And it seeks to abolish all those who are engaged on state information packing. And those are the issues which I believe quite critical. And the SAKP were unequivocally supporting the bill itself. The bill should be passed. That's what we are saying at the SAKP. The bill should be passed.
You allege in your statement that this is actually aimed at sort of discrediting your campaign.
Well, the press statement that was released made it quite clear that this march is as much opposed to the right to know as it is to the protection, in support of the protection of state information. A number of allegations were made. They're ones that are often made against the right to know. They were funded by foreign media agencies. They were the proxies of insidious imperialist tendencies. And I think it's really an indication of a battle lost in Parliament, an argument lost in Parliament by the ANC over the merits of the bill. There's very little engagement in that statement about how the bill would in fact create a spread of secrecy throughout society, create penalties that threaten whistleblowers, that silence activists on the front line of social justice, journalists, whistleblowers, community leaders, people who deal with information as a way of empowering their communities and themselves. And that's why we're opposing the secrecy. We think that it's deeply disappointing that the SAKP in particular has started using this boogeyman of a liberal agenda as a way of collapsing any kind of critique of the securocratic tendency within the ruling alliance.